Coming up on this episode of Dojo Life, one of the world's top instructors is in the UK.
You come here to learn.
And it's Romis' first ever seminar.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous, obviously, because Kacem's a big deal.
But he's not the only one feeling the pressure to perform.
Personally, I want to be on my game. It's just like, oh, can I do this right? Oh, can I remember stuff?
Ninjutsu is not easy. Ninjutsu is art of patience. And togakureryu, it's the hidden door.
The members of the club are on their way to a seminar with one of the art's expert proponents.
I get really excited. Everybody can feel that, it's coming to that time.
When it comes around to seminar time, I feel excited for it.
Author and academic Kacem Zoughari has a PhD in Japanese studies and has lived and trained in Japan with the masters.
It's too much. That's why you have the next movement. Look where it stops. And we are in Kamae. Once again, each. That's what. How about that you have it?
The dojo's youngest student is feeling the pressure. Romy wants to make a good impression at his very first training weekend.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous, obviously, because Kacem's a big deal.
He's cool. He can do the stuff. He always shows something new and fresh. It's difficult.
Personally, I want to be on my game. It's just like, oh, can I do this right? Oh, can I remember stuff? Oh, can I remember this? Can I remember that? That's the only apprehension.
After a long journey, it's time to check into the hotel and get a good night's sleep before the intense practice begins tomorrow.
Come and see some friends to begin with. You come and you consolidate some of the lessons that you've learned. You come to see one of the best people in the world.
The techniques under the spotlight over the next couple of days date back almost 1,000 years.
So this time we did togakureryu. Sometimes it's on like togakureryu nimpo, taijutsu, but you have the aspect of koppojutsu and koshijutsu in togakureryu. And also the aspect of daken taijutsu when you watch how the techniques are done, especially the ude kata tonsongata or migi ude kata ude tonsongata or kata ude tonsongata, and all the technique that deals with mutodori.
Look carefully. As you drop your knee, you rise and you have the kick. And this, you keep get off here. This is very important. Four step, slide. As you attack, move, cut. The knee needs to be loose. Like this, you can kick in many ways.
Back at the hotel, Raj and Ashley are going over what they've learnt. These are the movements they'll be expected to refine over the coming weeks and months in the dojo. For Romy, there's been a lot to absorb. His brain is a little frazzled.
I'd say probably the hardest thing is following the track of what he's talking about without kind of losing yourself in how many different things he talks about and how much he covers in such a short space of time.
When I teach, when I explain, when I demonstrate, I try to be the most complete. Did I cover every aspect? Did I give the orientation? Did I give a meaning? Because it's a quest of meaning. Did the technique I did works? Help? in the healthy way.
The group arrive for the final session of the weekend.
You come here to learn, mainly to unlearn what you already learned because it doesn't work, or think or unlearn what you think was good. It's always, unlearn means to learn. Reform yourself means to form yourself.
I already explained those kind of things where they catch like this and blah, 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 blah. Nah, we won't do this. We're going to go right on the spot and we're going to start by using the takeori and the strike directly. And then from the kamae called hachimonji. 1, 2, 3. Show.
You move a little bit on the side and you have to strike. Then as you move in. 1, 2. You have the strike that can go here. Dip and pull. 1 on the side here.
It's the end of the seminar. Romi's initial apprehension has subsided and he's feeling much more relaxed.
Kacem was really helpful. He was really good. Obviously he came around everyone and helped everyone. Personally for me, he was really kind and supportive about things. It was a few simple mistakes I was making, so not going low enough on my knees and kind of not shifting in the right direction, but he was really nice.
Everything's difficult, but enjoyable. It's an enjoyable kind of difficulty.
I think the best way to learn is to enjoy. If the knowledge is boring, it's not a good knowledge. Good knowledge, it's something that sparks you, that push you, that interests you, and that push you long time and develop this aspect of patience in a deep way. A lot of people said, yes, you need to be patient here and there. The true patience in martial arts, it's patience against the difficulties, not against easiness.
The seminar went really well. Kacem was great as usual. The students that I took with me, they all did really well. I'm especially proud of Romi, being his father, in the fact that he conducted himself impeccably during the training.
It's been an enlightening and inspiring weekend with like-minded people. It started with anticipation, nerves and excitement, and finished off with a sense of accomplishment and reinvigoration for the martial art. Back in Bristol, the never-ending practice continues.